Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, we're here in the Questarium in the in the corner here beside the pendant where this pink Pixie has a quest that I think is the unlock quest for a beast tribe. It happened again. I had another scary dream. Me too. In mine, a bunch of toys became a monster and chased me all over. What? I had the exact same dream. This can't be a coincidence. The Pixies, I wager they're behind it. Those beings in Mheg say we must never go near? Aye, them. Mummy said that if you're naughty, they'll come into your dreams and drag you off to a world of nightmares. Truly? But no. I have been doing my chores. I must hurry home and finish them. It seems they're right. What a dilemma this is. And to think they pin the blame on us. We like fun dreams, not scary ones. Is something the matter? Ah! Give a Pixie a fright sneaking up on that. And how can you even see me anyway? Wait, I know you. You're the new King Sapling. I've been wanting to meet you since forever. Serenia is your name, is it not? My name is Tyr Beq, and I'm the leader of the Dream Spinners. Oh yes, I'm an expert at spinning dreams, and for this they call me the Weaver. Though weird and eccentric are often thrown around too. But whatever others say, there's no place I love more than children's fun-filled dreams. But there's a problem. We've recently been shut out of the dreams. At around the same time I received word that children were being racked by nightmares. So I came to investigate. And it's just as I had feared. I suppose a few things bear explaining. Simply put, someone's trying to ruin our precious Lyhe Mheg, the Garden of Dreams. And they must be stopped. You know, this problem concerns mortals as well, and as an upstanding member of your kind, it pains you to see your fellows suffer from nightmares, does it not? But of course it does, and that's why you lent me your aid. Without further ado then, let's set to work solving this problem. Come with me to a place called Sullen, west of here. We're going to rendezvous with another ally. Yeah, Beast Tribe quest. Oh, you came. You really came. True what they say. The King Sapling is as kind as she's strong. Right then, our ally should be around here somewhere. In case you're wondering, it's a Pixie. Those pig-like familiars, and one has a fondness for nightmares. My Numu acquaintance who alerted me to the strangeness of the children's dreams has sent it to aid us. Did someone say nightmares? Huh? It's enormous? Well, of course I'm enormous. It would be impossible to contain all my cuteness otherwise. No your vanity, it seems. Ah, where are my manners? Ezel Eel, a dream devourer extraordinaire at your service. You show me a nightmare and I'll show you a feast. Now, you will be wondering, what's a familiar doing without its master? Well, by virtue of the hat that my creator bestowed upon me, I am my own master. Yes, you're no ordinary Pixie. Good for you. Now I trust you know about the trouble that's afoot. Oh, I more than know about the mass nightmares that's been plaguing mortals. I already have a suspect on my side. Truly? My investigations lead me to believe that a certain Pixie bereft of color is our culprit. Of late they have been sighted fluttering about most suspiciously in the vicinity of Lyhe. Bereft of color. How unusual. Now, this Pixie has the ability to manipulate dreams directly, without even entering Lyhe Mheg. With such power, they could seal away the garden gates completely. What? But to be able to do that, you have to be at least the equal of Titania. You're confused, mortal, and small wonder. But rather than trying to explain, it would be quicker to simply show you. After all, by keeping company with a Reaver, you've already stepped into the place between dreams and reality. Come. Do you see the little girl there, moaning and muttering in her sleep? The stench of a nightmare pervades her, unusual in its potency. Please, please give me back my doll. It's all I have left of Mother. From what I know, the child is an orphan of Horminster Switch. Though she was adopted, she struggles to fit in with her new family and feels alone. Tell me, mortal, in what times do you experience nightmares? All men are driven by certain needs. When severely deprived of a need, their hearts come to harbor a void, in which torment quickens. This torment then assumes terrible forms in dreams, and takes root in the dreamer's heart. Tragic enough that this little girl lost her mother, but she also had a doll, a source of solace taken from her by her stepbrother. It's a heart-rending tale. Yes, truly heart-rending. It's the stinky sweet aroma. Can't resist anymore. I'm going to look away. If you excuse me, friends, it's time for me to do what I do best. Yes, very flavors up. And now the child is free of... What's the matter? The nightmare had switcher than anything I've ever eaten. Oh, my belly. I think I'm going to throw up. What? We can't. We'd be back where we started. Leave a child alone. Who are you? Judging by your color, you're not from Liederland. Who am I? I suppose Unlad will suffice for a name. So, Unlad, you have lots of power, that's must explain. Are you the one plaguing the children with nightmares? Plaguing? We simply share in each other's misery. The child understands me, understands my loneliness, so I sit the gate that she might be my friend and mine alone. There's nothing you can do. No more familiar can remove the dream I've sown. Even if it could, the dream will always return, for a child's own heart embraces it. Not good. If she can't break free of a dream's hold, her mind will inevitably be consumed. She would die. Ah, what a pain this is. It doesn't bother me so much what happens to a few mortals, but it does bother me to have our precious garden ruined. I hate to use my powers this way, but I have an idea. If it's the child's own heart that embraces the nightmare, we'll just have to change it. Ezel, you can bring that nightmare back up, but first we have to get somewhere far away from here. Serenia, I need your help too. Come on. Why? Why must you torment me? Now then, Serenia, for better or worse, you're about to see why they call me the Weaver. Here I go! Ah, that was inside me. This is where you come in, Serenia. Vanquish that nightmare creature. Let's see if I can still do this. It's been a while since I played a Black Mage. My, you truly are strong. The king chose their sapling well. Now then, your victory will have changed the ending to the child's dream. She awakened feeling as though she has conquered her fears. Had he not felt that nightmare would inevitably find its way back to the child. Excellently done, Serenia. Right, let's hurry back to Sala and see how she fares. Ezel and I will hide and leave her talking to you. Now, when I look at the name now, I just wonder, is that Ezel Il or is it Ezel the Second? Hard to say. Huh? Where am I? Did I fall asleep? Thanks for waking me up. There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Mother's worried, so hurry up and go home. Mother, sorry, it seems I dozed off. Wait. There's something I want you to know. It's been lonely. I don't know how to fit in. what to say and what to do. What's this all of a sudden? You haven't so much as spoken a dozen words to us before, much less talked about your feelings. I know. I was too scared to. I don't know why, but I feel I have courage now to say how I feel. There's one other thing. The doll. It was a present from my mother. She gave it to me so I wouldn't be lonely. Is that the way of it? I'm sorry. I didn't realize how important it was to you. I only meant to tease you is all. I give it back, alright? So come on, let's go home together. It seems you've been watching over my sister. Thank you. Please take care and see you again. That went rather well. Mortals are surprisingly impressionable things. I see. By eliminating the child's nightmare, we wrought a positive change in her reality, thereby eliminating the void in which her torment resided. Something like that. Unlad appeared to be drawn to the torment in her heart. With it gone, they have no more reason to plague her. And with that, we may begin reclaiming our precious Lyhe Mheg. No matter what, I keep it safe, I promise you, Titania. You're even more adorable and confused. For now, let's just say you've done me a great service. By way of things, it's only fitting that I invite you to our playground. Come to Lyhe and seek out my friend Tonsul. They'll show you the way in. Having played an instrumental part in our success, it goes without saying that I'm invited as well. Serenia, I presume. Been expecting you. You should know it's quite risky for a mortal to enter the Garden of Dreams while wide awake. You might not be able to fall asleep ever again. That could be interesting too, I suppose. Anyway, by order of Tyr Beq, one of the esteemed founders of Lyhe Mheg, I bid you welcome. No mode in this location. Welcome, Serenia, welcome. You stand within an illusory space created by our magics. Normally it's filled with fun things, but it's been empty like this since the gates were set off. The gates lead to the dreams of mortals in various regions of Northrend. You see, they allow us to interact with dreams, to shape them and wallow in them. A sinister magic hangs over the gates. Work of Unlad, I shouldn't doubt. So it seems... how did you get in here? Why, Tonsul showed me in, of course, and even if I weren't your distinguished guest, my Knuters doubtless would have won them over. You're not nearly as cute as you think you are, but alright, you can stay. Now, where was I? Right, with that little girl freed from her nightmare, I sense that the magic over the gates has weakened. Slightly, but surely. This because Unlad lost interest in the girl, I'm sure of it. We should be able to open one of the gates again. The one leading to Lakeland. I grasp the situation now, but I dare say our mortal friend is confused. Permit me to summarize it all for her benefit. Unlad has identified mortals across Northrend who strongly share their torment and plant nightmares in them. In order to prevent interference, they sealed off the gates to the locals beyond. These mortals under Unlad's hold have spread their influence to those around them, giving rise to a phenomenon of mass nightmares. Pixies do things for fun, and that seems different. It's quite a mystery. Indeed, knowing Anlad's motivation will be key to our efforts, and rest assured, I shall continue sniffing about for answers. Alright, that's enough talking. Let's do something fun for change. Serenia, I'm going to lend you my power. What I want you to do is stand before the gate yonder and reach out to it, while holding an image of Lakeland in your mind. With that, we reopened the first gate. We only have a few dream bubbles, though, so we can't do much here yet. The bubbles hold the memories of mortals' fun and happy dreams. They're used to fill our garden with all sorts of delightful things, and we can never have enough of them. On that note, we could still use your help, Serenia. We went for a lot to reopen the gate. We have to make sure that it stays open. By freeing the little girl and Sullen from her nightmares, you and yours have reclaimed the dreams of those in Lakeland. Tyr Beq appears eager to restore Lyhe Mheg and to its former fun-filled glory, and for this they require your aid. So this is the Garden of Dreams, been wanting to visit for a long time. Right, let's continue back outside. I'll arrange it so you can always return here. Just let Tunsul know whenever you want to come and go. Can't use a mount still. Pixie's here. Oh, leaving already? You ought to stay and play a little longer. Well, there you have it, Serenia. Lyhe Mheg. It's a bit bare at the moment, I know, but we'll collect more dream bubbles and we'll fill the place with fun things again. What are the gates to the other regions? Shouldn't we try to reopen them as well? Oh, we should and we will, but first we need to focus on the one that's already open. As it stands, Lakeland is still vulnerable to Anlad's influence. In order to keep them and their nightmares away, we must keep the mortals happy by filling the region with lots of fun dreams. So you see, Serenia, there's still much to be done. Won't you keep helping us so that mortals and pixies can have a place to play together? As you want to play tricks on me? Huzzah! Thank you, Serenia. Rest assured, I won't dream of playing tricks on you. After all, I'm a good Titania-fearing pixie. Without further ado then, let's get to work bringing smiles to the peoples of Lakeland. For your part, I want you to gather lots of dream materials, items that we can enchant and use to rebuild Lyhe Mheg. Lakeland is home to many lonely orphans, so objects that would alleviate loneliness would be ideal. My thanks in advance. I too shall continue my investigation. These pox will not hover idly by while stomach-churning nightmares plague the land. Dream Spinner's Beast Tribe quests unlocked. You achieved friendly reputation with the Dream Spinners. Pixie Beast Tribe quests are now available from Uine in Liderlan. You may now purchase wares from Yul. Bring me a dream. Okay, let's look at what quests we have. Where there's a rule, there's a way. Ah, once it was so fluffy and floofy and poofy, and now it's not. Whatever is this world coming to? I speak, of course, of a woolen way. Wasn't that obvious? Do try to keep up, dear mortal. Anyhow, the woolen way lies just north of here. Once upon a time, it was a grand road whereby mortals would transport giant balls of fleecy wool to and fro too. Doesn't that sound positively lovely? Of course it does. That's why I have a mind to spin a dream of a road so soft and fleecy that you'd think it was made from wool of 1,000 sheep. Flocks of sheep? Anyhow, to do that I need a big ball of wool. Actually, 3 big balls of wool. You'll be at the end, fetch them for me, yes? What else have we? Oh, aren't they lovely? Vibrant blooms of all color bursting forth from the intertwining branches. Truly bountiful floral bouquets come to life. You've seen them ambling about here in Liderlan, haven't you? I just know the children of Lordfen as much as I do. Were it not for one so small what that is. You see, they have an awfully nasty tendency to stomp on smaller creatures, not on purpose I'm sure, and crush them under their mighty trunks that form their feet. That's when I got thinking. I thought, why, all I need to do is weave a spell to bring them down to a smaller size. And so I did precisely that. Sadly, it worked so well that I didn't even notice when one of the tiny little creatures snuck away. Why, I simply couldn't bear to keep the children waiting any longer. You'll track my little creation down and bring it back to me, yes? Yes? If it put up a fight, don't hesitate to bash it on the head once or twice to remind it to behave. Wonder of Witchweed. Oh no, I've gone and done it again. Forgotten something definitely important. Forgotten what you say, silly mortal. That's what I'm trying to remember. Oh, but of course, Witchweed petals. Somehow I've managed to completely exhaust my supply. This simply won't do. No, not at all. Fortunately, you turned up at just the right time to help me set things right. It's really most impressive how you always seem to know when I need you. Now, off with you to good Janena's grace, where the most fully and flowery of witchweeds bloom. Whoa. Don't worry, I'll look after things here. Okay, fleecy wool. Why are there balls of wool here? Let's just hope it's not enchanted dung piles or something. Right. Black Mage. And that was a flower, I guess. Let's turn in the wool. Well, I can't wait forever for my wool, you know? I have dreams to spin and places to be. Well, just look at how large and fluffy this one is. And this one even more. You've truly outdone yourself, dear mortal. With this I can spin the wooliest way my dreamers have ever dreamed. New Moon legend has it that the days when mortals lived in these paths, great wagons went up and down the woolen way, each packed to the brim with the fluffiest of fleeces to be carried to market. These days, alas, only the name remains. Is that not the saddest story you've ever heard? But no matter, for we shall spin a new woolen way in the dreams of the children, and one even more glorious than ever before. Why, I can just picture them bouncing up and down on a road of fleece and fluff, like a giant cloud. Wouldn't you like to join them? But watch out, it will be so dreamy and delightful, you just might never want to wake up. Then I brought you your flowers. Well, this is my favorite mortal. Did you manage to capture my darling little basket? Because I might have to find a new favorite mortal if you didn't. Oh dear, look at those battered branches. It looks like it put up quite a fight, but don't worry. Oh no, not at all. My magic will have it patched up good as new in the flutter of a wing. To think the teensy-weensy version would be so lively when its bigger brethren are so restful and relaxed. Is it possible that smaller creatures are more wont to dash and dart about with little aim and reason? Why, just the other day I saw it trying to plant a new flower on itself. The aroma attracted a curious little creepy crawly. It completely forgot about the flower and chased the insect across the fields, where it saw another flower. Oh, and why, it's as if it cannot keep its mind on a single thing for more than a mere moments at a time. But what I'm talking about again? Anyhow, no matter, I really should be getting along spinning dreams of my flowering little friend. You'll help me if it gets away again, won't you? And the retreat. Oh, look who's back. Did you bring the, wait, what was it I asked you again? You asked me for witchery petals. Of course, witchery petals. How could I forget? Speaking of forgetting, I completely forgot to tell you why I need them in the first place, didn't I? If you were paying attention, and you always pay attention, don't you? I'm sure you noticed how witcheries changed her petals to resemble the shape of her prey. The poor little creatures approach, thinking they found a friend, and no more little creature. Poor little things. Anyhow, where was I? Ah, yes. If I have witchery petals, all I need to do is weave a simple spell and I can spin all sorts of cute animals for my little dreamers. But whatever sort of creature shall I conjure up first? Perhaps a little ladybug or a wiggly worm? Perhaps an army of itsy-bitsy spiders? Wait, how about all of them? Yes, I'm simply burying them in bugs. Don't you wish we were a child still so you could dream such lovely dreams? I believe some people's answer to that would be no. It isn't particularly high on my list either. But that shall be it for this episode. Until next time, when we play more Final Fantasy XIV, I'm Ace, and don't get lost.